Hey. I thought I would make a video about farming clams, giant clams in Summerset, because I didn't see any video about that online, so I think it's a very good way to make money, especially as a new player. It's really easy to just run around and get these. So I thought I would make a video myself. You know, be the change in the world you want to see, or something like that. So, first of all, what are clams? They are these alchemy ingredients. Let me get some here. So as you can see, they are very expensive. I'm playing on PCNA, and they are about 6,000 right now. The price is a little bit lower than usual. Usually it's around 7,000, but because of the Gibelos event going on, oh, my announcements doesn't open. Well, you know, the anniversary event of ESO. So those little boxes drop clams, which made the price go down a bit. Or yeah, go down. So what are they used for, if you're wondering? They're used to make this food, and this is the best food for magicka, pretty much. You know, for veteran trials and that kind of stuff, not for PvP, but you know, it's a very good food. That's all you need to know. And it's, you know, the demand is very high because everyone wants it, and you make it with those clams, so that's why the price is so high. And the powdered mother's something, I always forget the name. This one is used to make this food, which is also very expensive, which is why these two are very expensive. And you get both of those from the giant clams around Summerset, which is what we're going to farm. So first of all, let me just show you where they spawn. So let me disable all of this. So all these little spots on the map that you see are the spawns, the possible spawns for the clams. I'm using an add-on called Harvest Map, as you can see here, which shows me every farmable, you know, node location, if you want to say that. I have everything disabled, so it's only showing me. Well, I don't have it disabled, but you know, it's only showing me the clams, pretty much, is what I mean. Why is it only showing me the clams? That's a bit more advanced, you don't need to know that. But the point is, let me take that off actually. We're gonna go around Summerset and we're gonna pass through all these spots and collect the clams. And, you know, collect the giant clams. And so, my rotation, or the way I go around Summerset, is I start here. You know, you can start anywhere, but I start here. I go around this way, which is what we're going to do now. I come here, I collect these, I go back to this side, go around the islands, and go back. And now, after I collect this one, this whole side is done. I ignore these two because they're way far off the trail. It's not worth it to go over there just for those two. So I collect this one, I teleport back, and I start on the other side. So I can start up here, and if I start up here, I go all around this way and get till here. Sometimes I don't even come here, I just stop here because you need to swim all the way around, which can be a big loss of time or waste of time. So, you know, it depends on you. And after this one, I come to this one, and this one I actually do the whole way around. So I start on this way shrine, I go up here, go all the way here, go around swimming, swim around this, or I actually don't swim around, I go through here on this side, then swim around and go all the way around on this side. And that covers pretty much like 90% of the spots. There's one here, or there's a few here in Sunhold, which you can come here and do them, why not? But, you know, it's only these ones and they are cut off from the rest of the things, so you need to come pick them up and then teleport back. So I usually don't do those. I usually don't do these and these two. So let's make a little run as a demonstration. So I'm starting here on this way shrine, the shimmerine, something like that. And we're gonna go through this way of Summerset. There's also two clams here, or three clams rather. So there's two here and then another one on this side. You cannot see it if you're using Harvest Map with the zoomed out map. You need to actually zoom into the city for them to show. So let me just quickly go in there. Just to show you the spots if they are there. So clams Something you should know is the way they spawn. See, here's one. So the clam will give you, you know, some guts, some poison and stuff, some water plants that I don't remember the name. But what you're looking for is obviously the clams and the powdered stuff. So this spot has nothing. Let's go back. Yeah, these two are a little bit off. I don't usually do them, but I thought I would show them just for the sake of the video. What I usually do, I just go straight to the main cycle, so I'm not wasting time. And I get as many spots covered as possible. So we start here on the way shrine. This is the way shrine we started on. And we go right here on the right of the castle. And we go here. Oh yeah, I was saying, so the way they spawn is similar to fishing holes. This is not confirmed by Zaws or anything, but it's what I've noticed, and I'm pretty sure everyone can agree, everyone who has studied how things spawn in this game. And the way they spawn is that it's not on a timer or anything, it's like at any given certain point, there's a number of clams in the map. And when someone picks up a clam, it will spawn somewhere else. So it's not like you can just wait at this spot and it will respawn eventually. If no one else is picking up the other spots, it will not respawn. But that doesn't really matter for farming. But it's a reason why we actually cycle around Summerset instead of just going through the same spots over and over. Because if no one else is doing the other spots, these ones are not going to respawn. Especially if you play on off hours like myself. When I play, it's usually morning in the United States, so not as many players online farming and that kind of stuff. So, as you've noticed, we're just going around the coast, looking at every spot. No, there. Oh yeah, and something that you should have will help you a lot is this passive here, the keen eye on alchemy, which will make it so the alchemy ingredients shine. And so that makes it so you don't need to, you know, you don't need to come close. If you don't see the shine, it's not there. As you can see, we got a clam here, so this is, you know, 6,000 gold, like that. 7,000 most of the time during the rest of the year, but... Oh, here's another one. If we got one? No, we got a fish and one of those. So... while we're gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be going around, looking through all the spots. You have my minimap here, so you can see where the next clam is and stuff. I recommend using a minimap if you don't have one. I will go through all of the add-ons that help me do this later. So if you want to see, you can skip that, or you can just wait and watch the video. So if you're gonna do this, a very good thing to have is to have your horse speed maxed out. That will make it so you can obviously run around really fast all around the place and you know, be way more efficient on everything. If you don't have your horse maxed out, it's not really something that you can get instantly, especially if you're a new player. Something that you could get is something called Coward's Gear, which is a gear set. It's this one. You can buy it from guild traders, and it makes you run fast. That's pretty much it. So you run fast. You know, if you want to get some extra speed when running and stuff, you can also get medium armor passives. So if you want to, you know, if you want to be really efficient about this, about running, you get the medium armor passives, which is this one, the athletics, which makes you run faster for each medium armor you have equipped. And you can also get the ring, which I'm using, which is the ring of the wild hunt. It makes you move faster, 45% faster. And then swift, which is the trait, makes you 7% faster as well. But you know, if you have the horse, obviously use that. Horse will always be quicker than running if you have it maxed out. Here's another one. No luck on that one. So we're just going around the island, on this part of the island. something important is that I go here, I see this one. Actually, I don't think I saw it this time, did I? I don't remember. But I come here, I see this one, so I come to this side, see this one, then go back here. And now we go around this side. I do that because it's just the faster way, it's the more efficient way to see every spot. So you come here, you go around, and then we go here, and then we come back to this side. And when we come here, we're gonna teleport to Summerset. Well, we're gonna teleport to another place of Summerset, is what I meant. So we're just gonna go around the coast. If we find any. Nothing on here. Just go around. Again, if you have the minimap, it's really easy because you can just see where the next spot is without having to open the map constantly. Here's another one. You can see from very far away where they are. This one had nothing though. That's okay. Not every clam will have something of value, but I guess fish can be of value if you value it, but yeah, it's not gonna be every time that you get a clam gal. It's not because someone stole it, it's just how it spawns. So as you've seen, we went around this island and now we're gonna go to these two spots, and that's the end of this side of the rotation. Looks like this one doesn't have anything though. And that spot behind that rock is the last one. If you have the ring, you also swim faster. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but yeah, you do swim faster if you have the ring, so that's the thing. So now we're gonna teleport to Summerset, and we're gonna teleport to the other way shrine and make the other rotation around. I've never done any, like, official, you know, countage of the time it takes me and how many I get per hour or anything like that. So I cannot tell you how efficient it is in terms of gold per hour, but I reckon it's not that bad really, especially if you're a new player and you don't have that many ways to make gold. Clams are a very good source, I would say. I farmed them because I like it. I actually enjoy just running around Summerset looking for them, but even for making gold, it's really, really good, in my opinion. You know, if you want to farm mats, you can go farm in like Craglorn and you get the potent Nern, which might be worth in terms of gold, but it's also harder to farm there because there's a lot of mobs and stuff. Was that one? No, that's the fishing hole. But yeah, so now we're doing the top side. We came here, we're going around this side, checking every spot. This one had nothing. This one spawns over there. If you don't see it from here, there's no reason to go down. You're just gonna be wasting time because you need to swim back. Let's see this one. This one has nothing. You know, after you do it a few times, you'll start to memorize where the spawns are in specific, because the marker is a little bit off. You know, the marker is where you pick it up, not where the thing is. But yeah, you'll start to memorize some spots. Can be a little bit tricky to see if it's there, but if you know where exactly it spawned, it's really easy to notice if it's there. This one is here. We got another clam. Very good. I usually have auto loot on to help me with this, which I will turn on now, but I didn't want to have it on at the start of the video. So if you want to turn auto loot on, you just come to gameplay, auto loot, and you turn it on. It makes it quicker, you know, ever so slightly quicker from farming these. So going around all the spots, it's one behind here, almost missed that, nothing. So yeah, I don't need to stop to see if it's there because I know where they are in specific and I don't see the glow or anything. If it's nighttime, actually in Summerset, if it's during the nights, it's really easy to see because the glow will actually have a very bright light coming from it. So if you don't see the lights on the ground, you know it's not there. But for, you know, these ones, like if there was one there, it can be hard to spot during the day. You know, another one like that. There actually is another one here, so it's really hard to spot especially if you don't have the passive in alchemy. The ones in the middle of the sea, or in the middle of the water, you know. This one has nothing, that's a barrel. I always think that it's a clam, but it's a barrel. You go through here, make sure you don't, you know, go into the mobs so they don't attack you. And there's actually one here, which you can spot from here, so you can look through this little gap and see if it's there. But if you need to pick it up, you actually need to go around, but I like to look through the gap because it's funny. So, let's go. Oh yeah, so, we did this side, but I missed these. So if you want to get these, you can. I usually don't, but we can do it just for the video. I usually don't bother picking those up. But yeah, just go through here pretty much. See how far we can get. Yeah, you need to swim a long way, which is why I don't do it. You know, you could be spending this time going to the other side and farming. And here we are. Okay, there's the treasure chest. Also helps if you have the antiquity passive. Oh, not the antiquity passive, the ledger mine to open the chests easily. You know, everything helps, really, but looks like we have nothing here. Okay. So if you go through here, you can, you know, might as well just go through here and see if there's the clams on these two spots. But yeah, this is the waste of time. We're back where we started the first run, if you recall this. This is shimmerine, something. And you can see from up here if they are there. This one is not. This one also not. You can see from here. Well, we don't need to teleport for the next way shrine. So let's do the last bit of the island that we're missing. So the right side of Summerset is all done. This side is all done. Now we're missing the left side, which is what we're gonna do. Oh, it's Olarim is here. Funny. I never noticed that she is there. That's quite funny. I didn't know that. Okay. So we teleport to here, and we're gonna do this whole side. This is all in one run. You know, if you want, you can separate it into different teleports, I guess, but I like to do it in one go. So we come here, we come to this side. I like to pick these two, but if you want to be really efficient, you probably shouldn't check these, or maybe you just check this one, go around. But yeah, I like to do it. I don't know. They have nothing though, so that was a waste of time. I keep unmounting by accident. Well, not by accident, because I keep falling into the water, but it's okay. So let's go through here. I'll always be a little bit far away from the enemies. So here's a spot. It has nothing. This is all houses, like sunken into the land. So I usually check this one here, which you can see very easily. As you can see, if you have auto loot, you can just like click it and go instantly away, because there's no animation for picking it up, which means that you can just click and run away instantly and it will pick it up if you have the auto loot on again. Okay, that's another one. We got a clam gal on this one. You can see up here on the loot history that we got one. So you go through that, you go through the houses, and you come here to this geyser, and see if it has any of those. Again, I'm looking more at the minimap than the normal game to know where I'm going. Okay. Now we go around here, so we went all of this around, and now we're on the last one, on this side of Summerset. So if you want to, you can now teleport and like go here and do this part, or you can go back to this side. and you should be fine, but I just like to swim around because, I don't know, I like to do this whole side in one go, I guess. So you just come through this side and you go swimming all around this side of the map pretty much. It really isn't efficient, but I don't know, it's just the way I like to do it. If you want to be optimal, you probably you skip these two, you get these, you teleport like Alinor maybe, then you go through this side, still here, and then you teleport and go to the other sides. That's what I would do if I were trying to have like, you know, the maximum number I could per hour. Also, if you hear that sound, it means that you're dying and you need to get closer to the shore. There's that spot there, which is, you know, they start killing you very quickly. Or not very quickly, but very close to the shore. Which is weird, but, you know, it's never going to actually kill you if you just keep swimming. So nothing here, or here, nothing here. So those two had nothing. We are near the Quinn's reef or something, I think it's called. Nothing on that spot. Let's see this one. This one has one. Okay. So what do we get? Oh, we got a powders. Very good. That's a lot of gold. And so on this spot here, you can go around and swim all the way around. All the way around Lilandriel, something like that. I'm very bad with names, okay? You can go around and swim, but I like to go inside, and it's way faster. So you just hug this side here, and you jump here on this rock, and then you jump through this little gap here. You can also go do it the other way around. So it's easier than going all the way around and swimming pretty much. And then you come through here. The only thing to watch out for is to not go too deep into the water, or your horse will, you know, he will unmount. And then you climb here, this spot here, which almost looks on purpose. And you come through here, and here starts the clams again. And so here's the spot. And now we're going, you know, we went from here to this side, through to the inside, and now we're going all the way around. But yeah, this is how I like to do it, and it also makes it so I get every single spot around this side. But if you want to be optimal, you probably should skip these. And just go straight to the other side. So you just get these and teleport here maybe and go through here or there. You know, however you want to do it, because you also have to swim quite a bit to get from this one to this one. I like to swim around all of the side, but again, if you want to be optimal, you should probably teleport and not do this. So that's pretty much the whole rotation almost done. We're just gonna go through here and through Alinor. And we're pretty much done on the whole rotation. There's a few here on Sunhold. It's 5 that you could go and get. I also like to get this little Thieves Trove. It's always here, or not always, but you know, most of the time it's here because no one comes to this side of Summerset really. I didn't see how many I started, but you can have a rough idea of how many we got. Oh, sunflower. Yeah, if you want to, you can also pick up the other materials while you're running around. There's a ton of materials around, but if you're focusing on the clams, that's fine. I like to pick up the most valuable stuff, like cornflowers, for example, which sell for big lots. Not individual, but you know, they stack up, is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to see those, nothing there. This one has nothing. This one also has nothing. Oh, this one has it, okay. Oh yeah, there's also a little trick that I like to do. Let me see if I can show you. So what I do is that I jump and right click to block it. So I jump and block it very quickly, which makes me keep the momentum of the horse but you unmount without having to sit through the animation. So let me show you here. So you jump and you right... Oh, it didn't work. Jump, right click. Okay, you need to stop pressing shift. I forgot about that. It's all muscle memory, so when I actually have to explain what I'm doing, sometimes it doesn't work. So you need to stop pressing shift to right click to block. And that makes it a little bit easier to, you know, to unmount, and so you don't lose as much time. Let's help this person with the geyser real quick. If you see a geyser on the boss, or, you know, if you just want to help someone, it's a good idea to help them. Oh, he died. I guess he really does need the help.
The night
Okay.
is eternal. How can you possibly win?
There you go. So, as I was saying, if you find some geysers, you can help them, and you also might get... We didn't get one, but you might also get the clams and powdered from the geysers. This guy's saying thank you, sorry I suck. It's okay, buddy. So, let's keep going. Put my ring back on. And we're gonna do the little bit at the end of Eleanor. And then we're gonna do a quick recap for those who don't want to watch the whole video, so they can have a quick, very, you know, 1-2 minutes of what to do and what really are the good things about this. So as I was saying about the horse jump, it's a good trick. I don't know, I like to do it, it's funny, but you don't need to, obviously. It saves a little bit of time on the unmounting animation. That's pretty much why I do it. I also do it for unmounting usually, as if you just notice there when I'm collecting stuff. So like this, I just instantly get out of the horse because I'm right-clicking. So when you right-click, it instantly unmounts you. You know, right-click blocking is what I'm trying to say. When I say right-click, I mean blocking. So instead of having to go through the unmount animation, you just do that. Okay, so back to the clams. Those two spots here, that spot is a little bit under the stairs. You gotta an eye out for that. But besides that, we're pretty much done. We went all the way around, and this is the last little bit at the end. And let's see what we get. Looks like we don't have any spawns in here. I noticed that these spots are usually the ones with less spawns, if you want to skip them. If you want to just do this side of Summerset, that's probably a good idea too, because, you know, because this is close to Eleanor, it's where most of the players are. So eventually the players, you know, everyone else picks up the clams. This one is usually here though, but it's not. Okay, so that's the whole rotation. Now we're gonna go through some add-ons that will help you, you know, with farming clams. So the first thing, obviously, as you can see, is Harvest Map. Harvest Map, it's an add-on that shows you, you know, like this. You know, you can see there's a... I think it's up there. Oh no, it's here. Okay. You can see there's a ore here to be mined, and it puts a little pin. And so it also works with the clams because it's also something you can collect. So you have it, so, you know, they always show it, and you can easily see where everything spawns. If you're playing on console and you don't have the add-ons, you can also just look at the map. I will leave some screenshots of the map with all the locations, so you can see that if you're on console or Stadia, for example, as well. So the second add-on that I find really useful, it's obviously the minimap. I'm using one called Minimap by Pyrikin, maybe? I was using Votans, but Votans, I noticed that it bugs a lot. It bugs my way shrines for some reason. So I started using this one, and this one is really lightweight, and it works well. And it's very customizable, so I like that it's just a square. I made it so it's pretty much just a square with nothing, and just the things that I want to see. There's no fancy things to zoom in and zoom out. And the third add-on that I find really useful is one called Easy Travel. Where is it? Easy Travel here. There's another add-on like this called Beam Me Up, if I'm not mistaken, but I like this one because it's very lightweight. It's super easy to use. You just do /TP and then the zone in chat, like /TP Summerset. And what this add-on does is it looks through all the guilds and finds someone in Summerset, for example, and it's teleporting me to that player of my guild, which is in Summerset. So this makes it so you can teleport from anywhere without spending gold to travel to the Way Shrine. You know, it's just saving a little bit of gold, but I like it, and it's... You know, there's no reason not to use it, it's what I'm trying to say, for me at least. The loading screens are not too bad on my computer. I know some people have worse loading screens, so... you know, you cannot pick which Way Shrine you're gonna end up on, so that's the downside if you wanna think of it like that, but I don't mind that. So that's the three add-ons that I find really useful. Easy Travel also lets you click here on the side to teleport. So if I right click on Summerset, it teleports me to Summerset. So that makes it so if I'm here, I want to teleport to a Way Shrine to, you know, go somewhere else, I just right click here on the side, and it really helps me go instantly to other Way Shrine, because if you teleport from Way Shrine to Way Shrine, it's super quick. Should be, yeah, you see, like 2 seconds, not even that. So I think that's all of the add-ons really that are useful for this harvest map. Oh yeah, let me show you very quickly what you should do, because when you install harvest map, it only shows the pins that you have seen yourself. So every resource that you have collected, it will show, but resources that you've never collected, it will not show. So like this one, for example. You know, it wouldn't show for me until I've collected this the first time. But there's something you can do, and I will show you that now so you know how to do it. So if you go to your Elder Scrolls add-ons folder, and you go to the Harvest Map folder, so as you can see, I'm just on my documents, on the Elder Scrolls, on the add-ons folder. If you want to do this yourself, you go to your documents on your PC, you know, this PC, you go to documents, and you go to Elder Scrolls Online, and you go to Live, and you go to add-ons. And here's all the add-ons that you have installed, along with Master Merchant data. So you go to Harvest Map, and there's a file called Download New Data. If you're on Windows, you use this one. If you're on Mac, you use this one, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the one for Mac. No, this is PowerShell. I think this one is for Mac. I'm not sure. I know that I use this one for Windows. I don't know much else. So you just open this, and it will say you are about to upload and merge your harvest something. You need to have the game closed, as it tells you. It will tell you need to log out of ESO. And what this will do is it will download every single resource node that every single user has found, you know, before. So pretty much all the nodes. I don't think there's a single node that hasn't been found. But this makes it so you can see all of the nodes. But something to be aware with Harvest Map is that when you install it, it's gonna look like this, which you don't want. I mean, you can want, but I don't think it's good. It will look like this. As you can see, it's very laggy and very not friendly to see. It will show you every single spot that can have a resource node spawned. But you don't want that. You only want to see the ones that have been spawned. So you just come here and you go to your add-on settings, and you go to display only spawned resources on the main map, and also for the compass and for the 3D pins. Make sure, and for the minimap as well. Make sure you only show respawns resources. However, the respawn thing, you know, the option doesn't work with clams, which is why you can see every single clam spot. It doesn't work to only show clam spots that have a clam in them. So that's why you can see all the clam spots, even if they have nothing. So that's just a little something to take into account. I think that's very much it. I think that's all. Yeah, it's a very good way to make money. I will now make a quick recap. So, you know, people who have, you know, people who just want to see how it is and what to do, they can very quickly see what it is about, instead of having to watch through like the 40 minutes of this video. So, welcome everyone. If you just skipped to the end, hi, it's me. So, the main thing is get harvest map. If you know how harvest map works, perfect. If you don't, watch a few minutes back in the video. Get harvest map, activate the clams. Let me hide that PM. Get harvest map, and you go around Summerset. You teleport to this. You go all around here. Go around. Teleport back to another way shrine. Go over here. Get all the clams. Teleport here. Get all the clams. Teleport here. Get all the clams. And you will make a lot of money. You just go around, mount on your horse if you have a horse speed up. If you don't, just run around. Get some gear to run faster if you wish. If you have antiquities, get the ring. Get this ring to run faster. I have one on every character because I like to be speedy. But do that. Be fast, go around, and you'll make a lot of money just by collecting clams. Each one is worth around 7k, 6k right now they are, but you'll get a lot of money. So this one run that I just did, obviously it was very slow because I was stopping to talk and everything. I think I made like 7 clams, and I'm not sure how much powders. I want to say like 5 maybe. So, you know, 7, that's 49. So that's 49,000 gold just on clams. I think that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. If you find this video useful, please do say, because I don't want to spend so much time doing this for nothing. I do want to make some other videos on other ways to make gold, because I like making gold in this game. I think it's fun. As you can tell by my 9 million gold I have on this character. But yeah, hope you have fun farming. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched the whole video, thank you extra. It was very boring, but thank you. Okay, bye-bye.